The Book of Five Rings is one of the most influential books ever written about strategy and tactics, not just for business and war, but also for life. In this short, we'll be going over the 5 lessons from the Book of Five Rings. Miyamoto Musashi was a legendary samurai warrior who achieved the rank of Shishi, which means invincible. He went undefeated in more than 60 duels. And he wrote this book based on his experiences. And the lessons from this book can be applied to many different situations, especially when you're facing a difficult challenge, or when you're trying to achieve a seemingly impossible goal. Lesson 1. Know your enemy and know yourself. This is the most important lesson in the book, and it's also the most famous. Musashi says that if you know your enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. So before you do anything, before you make any move, take the time to understand yourself and understand your situation. Once you have a clear understanding of your own strengths and weaknesses, as well as the strengths and weaknesses of your opponent or your situation, you can develop a plan that will help you to achieve your goals. This is true in business, in relationships, in personal growth, and in every other area of life. Take the time to understand yourself and your situation before you do anything else. Lesson 2. Be prepared to meet all challenges. One of the things that makes Musashi such an incredible warrior is his willingness to face any challenge. No matter how difficult or dangerous the situation, he was always willing to step up and fight. And that's what we need to do in life as well. We need to be willing to face our challenges head on, no matter how difficult they may seem. Challenges are what make us grow and what help us to become stronger. So don't shy away from them. Embrace them and use them to make yourself better. Lesson 3. Use your strengths to attack and destroy your enemy. Another important lesson from the Book of Five Rings is the importance of using our strengths to attack and destroy our enemy. In order to win a battle, we need to use our strengths to our advantage and exploit the weaknesses of our opponent. That's what Musashi did in his duels. He would study his opponent, looking for weaknesses that he could exploit, and then he would use his sword skills and his knowledge of strategy to attack those weaknesses and defeat his opponent. Lesson 4. Be like water. One of the most famous quotes from the Book of Five Rings is the quote, "Be like water, my friend." Musashi says that in order to be truly skilled, we need to be like water, which is both strong and flexible. Water is one of the most powerful forces on Earth. It can carve through stone and it can shape the landscape. But at the same time, it's also very flexible. It can adapt to any container and it can take on any form. That's why we need to be like water. We need to be strong and flexible at the same time. We need to be able to adapt to any situation and take on any form. That's how we'll be able to truly be skilled. Lesson 5. Never stop learning. The final lesson from the Book of Five Rings is the importance of never stopping learning. Musashi was a lifelong learner. He was always looking for ways to improve his skills, both as a warrior and as a strategist. And that's what we need to do in life as well. We need to be lifelong learners, always looking for ways to improve ourselves. That's the only way we'll be able to achieve our goals and live a life of fulfillment. So these are just a few of the many lessons we can learn from the Book of Five Rings. If you want to learn more about strategy and tactics, then definitely check out this book. You can apply these lessons to so many different areas of your life. And I think that it'll make you a better warrior, whatever that may mean to you.